101 is right behind those trees. Got a ride down there. And this is these are the park hosts. So I'm walking over to the border to officially start the hike. Nice day so far, 64 degrees. So Wednesday the 5th, and I've been dropped off and I'm walking down here. This is the border between California and Oregon, so start the hike here. It's a great day. Well, good morning. It's Wednesday, September the 5th. About probably 8:30 in the morning. I'm standing at the California-Oregon border, and behind me is northbound on the Oregon Coast Trail. It's a great day, about 64 degrees. You can see the sun's out. And looking forward to walking up the coast to the Columbia, hopefully. And catching more of the beach. Good weather for this month. Forecast so far looks good for 10 days. And with that, I think we'll get going. Time to walk northbound on the Oregon Coast Trail on a beautiful day in September 2018. So I'm going to come off the beach a few yards, walk up to the visitor center, cut up through the little forest across the Winchuck River, on into Brookings out the other side toward Harris State Park, I believe. Coming up to Highway 101 to cross over the Winchuck River. This trail leads directly up from the visitor center. A couple of tents maybe. And then walk through some pretty neighborhoods off of 101 to Brookings. Off of 101 North, hang a left here at Ocean View Drive, and you'll miss a few miles of 101 and see some nice neighborhoods. So that's 101 right there, and I'm walking down through some neighborhoods, but up above you can see the forest, and maybe someday the caretakers of this trail can find ways to get the trail to come up through those areas rather than on the asphalt here. In good weather, I'm guessing road walking, I don't know, I'm going to just guess 20% of the trail. So yeah, I think we'd all like to be walking on sand or dirt, in the forest, on the beach, whatever, rather than on roads. So we'll hope for the best on the future. Been walking about 45 minutes and shaking hands with the marine layer. So see if it'll burn off maybe. There's an old car that just went by. Maybe a Nash? Well, it's all good. Perfect weather for hiking. So this is the bike path connector from the north end of Harris Beach State Park. Peels off right off the toll booth entry to the campground. And I think it's 0.8 to 101, which I believe I walk for, I don't know, 1 or 2 miles maybe before connecting up with this Samuel Broadman Scenic Corridor. And the guy at the toll booth had a great map, so that's going to take me up. And he said there was, well, the Pistol River is fresh water, he said, so there's a water source. It's about 16 miles from here apparently. It's nice to be off 101 finally, even though I'll be back on briefly. Oh, I'm seeing my shadow. Good little sun this afternoon, which will make the views more exciting. So, oh my, well, about 12:30. Been walking about 4 hours. Day one, certainly feeling it a little bit. Back on 101 for a bit until we hit the scenic corridor. So I've come up on 101, and I think this might be the start of the scenic corridor. It's definitely the OCT, so I'm stepping off into the forest here, which is always good. Check it out. So I believe I'm in the Samuel Boardman Scenic Corridor, and kind of winding in through the trees, out in the open, back into the trees, paralleling 101, which I can't hear it from here, but I don't think it's too far away. And my right hip is talking to me, so I can kind of feel it when I'm going up. So, noticed it before, so we'll see. Well, after meandering through the forest, I'm back on 101. Not sure for how long. There were junctions, but no markings, no trailblazers, no nothing. So I took my best guess, and I'm back on 101, which I probably shouldn't be. So I'll look for another trailhead going in to this corridor. Sure would be nice for the OCT people to come on out with some blazes. Would really help.